day and a warm welcome to Superscreen News at 10, broadcasting to you live from Lagos. I am Adenike Owoye Ajiboye. The Inspector General of Police, IGP Ibrahim Idris, has deployed operatives on all prayer grounds nationwide as part of security measures for the Eid al-Fitr celebration. The first spokesman, Jimo Moshood, who disclosed this in a statement in Abuja, said the operation will cover recreation centers, public places, and critical infrastructure and public utilities. Idris also said he has directed a zonal assistant inspector general of police and commissioners of police in charge of zones and state commands to beef up security and ensure massive deployment of personnel in all Eid prayer grounds and other venues of celebration nationwide. He also said the Federal Highway and Anti-Crime Patrol teams have been dispatched to major roads and highways to ensure the safety of travelers, commuters, and other road users. The Peace Corps of Nigeria, PCN, has appealed to President Muhammadu Buhari to order the Inspector General of Police, Ibrahim Idris, to unseal its office. This follows the ruling by Federal High Court Abuja, which ordered the police to temporarily end its lawsuit against the Peace Corps of Nigeria, PCN. The National Commandant of the Peace Corps of Nigeria, Dixon Ako, said the actions of the Inspector General of Police is an abuse of court order which is counterproductive to President Muhammadu Buhari's administration.
I have pacified our members long enough from taking laws into their hands. If nothing is done to urgently address this issue, I can no longer guarantee the continuous peaceful conduct of these members in the attempt to take possession of our headquarters. In the event that this happens and the police attack our members, then the general public and the international community should hold the police liable.
Ako also said the continued occupation of the Peace Corps National Headquarters by the police is illegal and has heightened members of the Corps to reopen their property even at the risk of clashing with the police. The British High Commissioner to Nigeria, Paul Arkwright, has warned the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, and the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, against being biased ahead of the 2019 general elections. Arkwright disclosed this when he visited the corporate headquarters of the EFCC in Abuja on Wednesday. He said INEC and EFCC should be there to preserve the integrity of the political process, including taking forward investigations without any prejudice on one side or the other, following the evidence and taking action where it is justified. In reaction, Acting Chairman of the EFCC, Ibrahim Magu, appreciated the British government for its support. The Special Presidential Investigation Panel, SPIP, for the recovery of public property has recovered $7 million illegally kept in Heritage Bank. A chairman of the panel, Okoye Obono Obla, who discussed this while briefing President Muhammadu Buhari on activities of the panel, said the panel has also recovered 533 million naira in land worth 1.5 billion naira, all from the previous management of Nexim Bank. He said the panel has also recovered and returned to the National Theatre 24 million naira, which was allegedly diverted by some directors of the agency. The chairman further said other recoveries by the SPIP or 19 official sports utility vehicles allegedly made away with by former commissioners of the National Population Commission after their tenures in office. A federal high court sitting in Abuja has ordered a charge filed against the managing director of Niger Delta Development Commission, NDDC, Isima Ekere, be served on him through substituted means. The Independent Corrupt Practices Commission, ICPC, had accused Ekere and NDDC of obstructing its ongoing investigation into projects executed by the agency. Justice Olukayode Adeniyi, in a ruling, directed ICPC to dispense with personal service and serve the charge on any official in the legal department of NDDC at its headquarters in Port Harcourt, Rivers State. A federal high court sitting in Abuja has sentenced a former Plateau State governor and 7th Senator Joshua Dariye to 14 years imprisonment on charges of criminal breach of trust and misappropriation of over 1.16 billion naira belonging to the state. The former governor was convicted of 15 out of the 23 counts proffered against him by Justice Adibukola Banjoko. Dariye was given 2 years imprisonment on each of the 5 counts bordering on criminal misappropriation and 14 years jail term on each of the 11 counts of criminal breach of trust. Lawyer to the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, Rotimi Jacobs, urged the court to impose the maximum sentence to serve as deterrence to others, as his lawyer also spoke.
In 2 weeks, we were able to secure conviction. Is a good development, and I hope this will serve as a deterrent to others that corruption does not pay and that we cannot move forward if we are corrupt. So it's a lesson to everyone. So it's not only him, it's not only the convict, but everyone, that nobody is above the law. For criminal breach of trust is 14 years each for those number of counts, like 8 counts, and then for criminal misappropriation, like 4, and for 2 years. So, but they are to run concurrently. In other words, the maximum period you can stay is 14 years.
We always respect the decisions of courts. We don't need to like the decisions. We may not even agree, but we must respect the decisions of the courts. And if a court, after a 7-year trial, has found that the offenses were committed, then we must respect that decision. We will look at it and advise our clients as to whether we should appeal or not.
The sentences would run concurrently, implying that the convicts would have to spend 14 years in jail. And now the Federal High Court sitting in Lagos has ordered the temporary forfeiture of 2.2 billion naira recovered from a former Chief of Air Staff, Adeshola Amosu. The 2 respondents, Amosu and Adihun, were said to have, between July 17 and September 16, 2014, allegedly removed over 663.4 million naira from the Nigerian Air Force accounts to purchase properties at 50 to 52 Tenterden Grove, London, and at 93B Share Park, London, United Kingdom. Justice Mojisola Olatoregun made the order after listening to an ex parte application brought before her by the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC. The judge held that an interim order is made forfeiting to the federal government of Nigeria for a total sum of 2,244 billion naira found and recovered by the Commission from Amosu, which sum is reasonably suspected to be proceeds of unlawful activity. And now, Benue State Governor Samuel Otom has expressed support for former Edo State Governor Adams Oshiomhole to become the national chairman of the All Progressives Congress, APC. Otom discussed this when Oshiomhole visited him at the Benue State Governor's Lodge, Abuja. Tom said, as a former governor, the contender has the requisite pedigree, antecedents, and experience enough to efficiently run the affairs of the party at the national level. He described Oshiomhale's decision to contest for the position as a welcome development, especially as the Nigerian Governors Forum has adopted him. The governor urged Oshiomhale to use his expertise to reposition the party for the progress of the country and the deepening of the democratic process if elected. The Labour Party LP has rejected the plan by former Ondo State Governor Olusegun Mimiko to rejoin the party after he left in 2014 to join the People's Democratic Party (PDP). Report says the former governor had sent his letter of resignation to the leadership of the PDP in Ondo State with the intention of going back to his former party, the LP. However, the Labour Party described Mimiko's defection plan as an ill-fated adventure, adding that his intention is to use the LP to launder his sagging political image. LP National Chairman Mike Omotosho, who discussed this, said Mimiko planned to destabilize the gains being made by the workers to reclaim and reposition the Labour Party. Omotosho, who recalled that the former governor abandoned the party a few days to its national convention in October 2014, said such treachery and betrayal of a party is cheap and callous. The Police Service Commission, PSC, has approved the promotion of 3,665 senior police officers. The head press and public relations, Ikechukwu Ani, who disclosed this in a statement, said the promotion is one of the high points of the Commission's 28th plenary meeting. According to the police, the plenary session was the last official function of the Mike Umbama Okiro PSC board, whose tenure came to an end on Monday, June 11, 2018. The Commission approved the promotion of 13 Assistant Commissioners of Police to Deputy Commissioners, 60 Chief Superintendents of Police to Assistant Commissioners, and 631 Superintendents of Police to Chief Superintendents. The Commission also approved the promotion of 820 Deputy Superintendents of Police to Substantive Superintendents. If you have just joined us, you're watching Superscreen News at 10. Or we'll take a short break from here, and when we return, we'll bring you business news. So, join us again. Well, many things to stay with us now in business world. The Federal Executive Council, FEC, has approved the rehabilitation, repair, and construction of 14 roads in different parts of the country. Special Advisor to the President on Media and Publicity, Femi Adesina, disclosed this to journalists at the end of the FEC meeting presided over by President Muhammadu Buhari. The 14 road contracts approved by the Council include the Goza Ngamdu Road in Yobe and Borno State at a cost of 34 billion naira. Mayo Tongo Road at the cost of 22 billion naira. Ado-Kwara State border in Ekiti State at a rate of 6 billion naira. And the repair of Makadi Bridge in Benue State at a rate of 4 billion naira. A Minister of Industry, Trade and Investment, Okechukwu Enelama, said the Council also approved the contract for the construction of the second phase and the completion of the Industrial Training Fund's Multipurpose Conference Center in Abuja at a cost of 6.5 billion naira. The Special Advisor to the President on Media and Publicity, Femi Adesina, has announced that President Muhammadu Buhari will sign the 2018 Appropriation Bill into law next week. The presidential spokesman disclosed this after the meeting of the Federal Executive Council, FEC, presided over by the President in Abuja. He, however, did not give details of the special of the specific day and time the document will be signed. He said the details will be made available later. In the oil sector, a major oil marketers association of Nigeria has announced the appointment of Clement Isong as its new executive secretary following the retirement of Obafemi Olawore after over 17 years in the saddle. A moment said in a statement that Olawore emerged as its first executive secretary at a time of great uncertainty. It also stressed that with its new appointment, it will be able to advance the objectives of the organization while championing its position at major policy dialogue sessions. You're still watching Superscreen News at 10. We'll take another short break here. We'll have more news on the foreign scene and then sports after this timeout. Join us again.